mute myself first. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi. Okay. I think we should just start because it's 5:30 already.
Yeah?
Yes. Okay. So it's the season now that we can get big frozen king crab legs at Costco now. So I love getting those. I love having the fresh live king crabs, but I also love getting these frozen king crab legs from Costco because you can make it into salad, into soup, and all kinds of things, right? And then you can make it's fast and easy, and it's actually quite easy to get the king crab leg meat out because hi Vincenta and hello sister. Yes, please say hi. And oh yeah, and like and share. Let me share first. Copy link. Please like and share this video. And let me do this. Let's cook together. Anyways, okay. So, but then a lot of people see that you use the real king crab meat, and everybody's like, oh, it's fancy, and it is fancy. And that's the whole point of we want to make and cook at home. It's not to kind of, it's like the same amount of money. You probably don't save too much, but then at least you get quality food, and you know what you're putting in your food, right? So you get to eat better, I think. With the same amount of price, you definitely get to have better ingredients most of the times than eating out. So anyway, so I love using those frozen king crab legs into all kinds of recipes, and then people get really excited because it's real king crab leg. It's not those, how do you say it? Imitation crab. I didn't know imitation crab meat was fake until recently. Until I have to say until I learned the English name of this thing, because in Chinese you don't say it's a imitation. You just say it's crab meat, I guess. I don't know, or maybe my mom never used it, so I just never knew that it wasn't real crab meat. Anyways, until I learned the English name, I was like imitation. I was like, imitation? That means it's not real. It's imitating. Oh, okay, so that's not a real crab meat. Anyways, so the real king crab meat definitely give you better texture, better taste, and it's totally worth it. And most people think it's hard. Oh, and this salad, I'm telling you, it's not just mixing the king crab with the salad, okay? I have a little trick that I came up with, and then it will make this. First of all, I came up with this dressing like just accidentally, and it was really good. And so the dressing itself is light because you don't want it to overwhelm the king crab, and it's summertime. You don't want this dressing to be too overpowering, right? But then also the way I do it, it adds creaminess into the salad, and it's just a very light, refreshing, but very satisfying salad when you eat it, okay? You can taste. Anyways, let's just get into it, okay? Okay, so first thing first, I want to show you how I take care of the king crab leg when I got it from Costco. I bring it home, and then for family of 4, my kids are 11, and then for this 4 people for salad for 4, we use 3 big legs, okay? And let's show them how I do it. And what I do is I, of course, take it out of the freezer. Is it on? Take it out of the freezer, let it thaw. you don't have to thaw it all the way because we have to boil it. So you just let it thaw and then you cut them into little sections. And as you can see, even though a lot of people think the shell is hard to cut, it's actually not as bad. You just need a good scissors. And then you, in between every section, there's this joint that is like white and soft kind of spot, and you just cut it through there, and it's easy to cut, and then you can just break them into little sections that fits into your pots.
It's still playing.
Okay, so just like I'm doing right now. So
you
it's
only
not...
cut one? Okay, oh, the next one.
Okay, so after you cut them into sections, you want to boil it in water for this recipe, okay? We boil it in hot water for about 4 minutes at least, because that's what's recommended, you know, anyways. First of all, it's cleaner because it's just out of the sea and they just kind of blanch it and freeze it. And second of all is because I don't want it to be too salty. Sometimes because they just get out of the sea and they blanch it on the boat, most of the time that's what happens, and then it's kind of get really salty. So I boil it so it's clean and then it's less salty. And you don't want to overboil it though, because you don't want to lose that flavor and you don't want the meat to lose texture either, overcooking it. Hi 老师, hi 陈永良, hi Aston. Anyway, so after that, what you do is you
Third video?
Yeah, you cool it down, or you use some filter clean cold water to rinse it so it's cool enough for you to handle it, and then you cut it open. Okay, so you cut it on two sides, the flat, the two sides, and you cut them open. It's not that hard, and you will be able to open up the shell, and then you will get the whole leg out. But what you need to pay attention is that in between the legs, there's always this two plasticky kind of thing. I don't know if there is tendon or whatever that is. You want to make sure you take it out. So if you didn't see two of them, you want to kind of look into between the meat just to make sure there's no left. None of those are left in there, because otherwise when you bite into it, it's kind of not nice. That's so like the other ones. If you get two of them out, they are safe. Most of the time they have two of them in there.
Want to keep playing the video, or you want to jump
just
on?
to show.
Okay.
Right?
Yep, it's going.
Okay.
Okay. You're
Okay.
cutting the second one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go back to this.
Okay. All right. So we're done with the pre-filmed video. Okay. So see, it's not really hard. It really is kind of easy, right? It's not as hard as what people think, but don't tell people. Make them think that make them think that you are sweating in the kitchen for them, right? Anyways, and then afterwards you got this big bowl of yummy crab meat, okay? Because we're making salad, so I put it in the fridge because we don't mind it being cold. Okay, so we got this beautiful king crab meat here that we can use later. Okay. Next, what I am going to do is I'm going to make, you can see I have like 4 big avocados here. I'm gonna make a, it's kind of like a avocado mousse or paste, okay? Basically, it's just avocado, but I want to lightly kind of flavor it, but I don't want to like guacamole that you can taste the garlic or the onions, you know, and all that. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, even a little less than 1/4 of an onion, I'm gonna put in a food processor or a blender, whatever is convenient for you. 1 or 2 cloves of garlic. You don't want a lot, you just want a little bit. So it depends on how big your garlic is. That's that. And put your avocado in. Oh, I love avocados. Who does it? Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. I mean, every time, every day when I open up an avocado, it just makes me happy when I see them like this. Sometimes I got the one that is, you know, already black and all that, and I get sad. Oh, I need to do this. Okay. Okay, for this paste, because I really like to have a lot of it. We love avocado, so oh no! Look at this one. That's not the happy one. Can you get another one for me, please? Well, you can still use it, but then we'll use it later. For you guys, we're gonna open up a beautiful avocado, okay? I was just praising you. Avocados behave. But this is okay. We're still gonna use this one. So be really careful when you're dealing with avocados, because one of her cousins actually hurt her fingers really bad when she was doing it. So that always scared me. Ooh, what's going on? The tricky thing about avocado is that every time you go, you're like, oh.
This one's pretty.
This one's pretty. Hey! Yes. You're like, you're touching it, you don't want to bruise it, but then you're also like, is it soft enough? When is it ready to, it's so hard to find the perfect avocado, right? Because, and then to predict, you want to use it in 2 days. Is it going to be ripe enough, or is it going to be overripe? That's the thing. Oh, beautiful. Another beautiful one. Okay. So we will need at least 3 of them to make the paste. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, let me grab the spoon.
Right here.
Huh? What? Oh, you already got it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Prince Charming. Hello, Dad. Okay. I just want them to go in. This salad really is amazing. Okay, guys, you need to try it. It's so easy. I just don't like this black thing. Is it okay to eat the black thing or not? It's probably okay, right?
Yeah.
It's just not pretty. But oh well. Oh well. Okay. Okay. And then I will, on top of it, later on, I will also put in some chunks of avocados, because I like it. See, when you cook yourself, you get to do whatever you want. These avocados are big today. Okay, this is 2. Oh, 1.5 only. More. How come today it feels like it doesn't fit? Anyways, okay, let me blend it first, because after I blend it, it's gonna go down a little bit more. Oops. Then it will be easier to fit it in. Okay. Wash my hands. Okay, just give it a quick blend. Okay, now I can put in more. Good morning, people in Taiwan. Taiwan of 人早安. Okay, we had this heat wave and it's finally passed, and now it's like, I don't know, 26 degrees. Okay. And I am going to put in a little bit of lime juice. I always get the limes from Costco. And then I squeeze them all out. I ask my daughter or my son to squeeze them all out so I can freeze them. And whenever I need it, I always have it. We will need to add a little water too later. Because I want that little bit of lime to keep it bright color so it doesn't turn dark easily. But then I also don't want it to be too sour. Like I said, everything has to be just that perfect sweet spot that is subtle, but it's there, but it's not overwhelming any other, you know, flavor. Okay, add a little bit of water. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Just a little bit. Probably like a tablespoon at a time. Who doesn't like avocados? Everybody likes avocados, right? I mean, most people like avocados, I think. And it's healthy for you. Getting into a paste. I want it a little bit more. And you give it a taste. And I need a little bit of salt, not a lot, just kind of. Salt is so important. Salt always brings out the flavor way better. A lot of times people say, oh, it doesn't taste as good. It's just like a pinch of salt will change the game, okay? I think I can add a little bit more of the lime juice. It's not that overwhelming yet, so. So today we have bigger avocado. So right now I used 2, and I think it will be enough. Blend it a little more, and then we're done with this one. And then I'll tell you my tricks later. Yes, the avocado in the US is way, well, you know, most of the time, most of the produce that I've had, if we, you know, compare it to the one from Taiwan or the US, is like Taiwan probably wins, but there are a few things that the US produces better. Avocado is definitely one of them. We just have this amazing avocado. This is perfect now. Okay, we're gonna leave this. Okay, I'm gonna show you my trick later. How it can, you know. Anyway, it's a trick, so you're gonna wait. You have to wait. Okay. Okay, what's next? Okay, so today we're lucky we just need 2. I'm gonna put them away for now. We'll eat them later. Now we're making the dressing. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna rinse this real quick. See, the avocado is not the dressing. It's not the dressing, okay? The dressing is now, okay? We're gonna make the dressing now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have some olive oil, of course. It probably doesn't make sense to you, but it doesn't matter because it tastes good. And how did it happen? I don't know. I'm just like, oh, I want to eat some king crab. I don't know. I was craving king crab salad, but I can't find it anywhere, you know. So I had to make it on my own. But then I'm like, I don't know which store-bought dressing is good, you know. So I'm just kind of mixing, and then I taste it. And I'm like, nah, I need a little bit of that. Something's missing, and I just play around, and then it worked. So if it doesn't make sense to you, just trust me. It tastes really good. Anyway, so and this time I actually measured it out. So it's about 100 milliliter of olive oil. I just said I measured it out and then I just forgot. Okay, and I add 2 more different kinds of oil. If you've been following me, you know that I love goose fat, okay? Goose fat is the new butter, okay? It is so good for you. And the one that we imported is infused with this fresh harvest shallots in Taiwan. And the shallots in Taiwan is really good because, you know, our produce in Taiwan, like I just mentioned earlier, just amazing just because of the climate. And of course, we have amazing farmers in Taiwan. So these are infused in amazing shallots, and then they're once they're harvested, and Taiwan is so small, you know, so once you harvest something and then you deliver, everything is so fresh, okay? It's like within a day or 2, you get the, you know, you eat the produce that's harvested like within a day or 2. So those are really, yeah, EVOO, yeah, and those are, so they're amazing, flavored, not flavored, infused with shallots, those goose fat. And we have the one that's infused with garlic. So the reason I like those is because, you know, so you don't have to chop the garlic, chop the shallots, and then infuse it yourself, and then drain it out, or you know, it's all done, and it's perfectly done. Everything is the perfect, you know, doneness, right? So if you want some goose fat, leave a comment or message me, okay? We'll let you know how you can get it. Okay, so this time, I did both, okay? The shallot infused goose fat. Like I said, I don't want it to be overpowering, but I do want it to be flavorful. So otherwise, I would have used the goose fat for the whole dressing, right? But then, because I just want the tint of all these flavors. And this is garlic infused goose fat. Each of them is about, I wrote it down. 1/4 tablespoon. Oh, half a tablespoon. Yeah, so each of them is about half a tablespoon. That way, you know, you got the flavor in there, a little bit garlic, a little shallots kind of flavor, and goose fat is amazing. If you can't have this, maybe you can try sesame oil, okay? Or just use olive oil, okay? And this is, who knows what this is? I like to see if anybody can guess this. Okay, anyways, we don't have time for that. This is oyster sauce. I know, but I guarantee you that when you're eating this salad, you won't think it's very Asian. You won't think it's Chinese. You can't taste you won't be able to taste there is oyster sauce in there. But oyster sauce, it's oyster sauce, right? So it's oyster, right? So it goes so well with all kinds of seafood. So when I was making this dressing, I just feel like there's no depth of flavor, and I'm like, need something to create that umami. And then I was like looking, I was like, oh, there's oyster sauce. Well, seafood and seafood can't go wrong, right? So I just put a little, but I don't want it to taste like an Asian food. So I just put a little bit, and oh my God. Oh my God. This oyster sauce is the key. But you don't want a lot, like I said. So this is not even a tablespoon, probably 3/4 of the tablespoons. Just a tint of it, just that umami taste, okay? Stir it, okay? And oyster sauce also have this natural, it's sweeter than soy, a lot sweeter than soy sauce. So you already got the sweetness in there. But then we still want a little bit of sugar, maybe like a 1/4 teaspoon, just a little bit, and a little bit of just tiny little bit of the lime. Lime juice. I had everything measured, but I don't remember. If you want the recipe, leave a comment and I'll give you all the measuring, or I will also post it in the description later on. And balsamic vinegar. Balsamic, oops. Balsamic vinegars. Hey, don't skip. Okay. About, I would say about a tablespoon. So this one also gives you umami, right? Because it's sweet, it's kind of you want to get a good one. You want to invest in a good balsamic vinegar. Got this plummy and sweet and umami taste. Now, we'll try it. Of course, you also need salt, right? But we'll try it first. All the goose fat, all the goose fat. I can't say enough about the goose fat. It's so good. A pinch of salt. So good, this dressing, people. Like I said, you won't be able to taste the oyster sauce, but it just adds such depth of flavor into this dressing. One more. I'm amazing, honey. Yeah, I'm full of myself sometimes. But it's so good, people. Okay, now we get to assemble the salad. You see, it's done, it's easy. We get to assemble the salad and get to show you my trick to make it creamy and hidden. So a lot of times people are like, ooh, what is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. Oh. I like that when people ask you, what did you do? Oh, what did you, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, Yeah, let me mix it. Okay, first, we're gonna chop off the king crab meat to smaller pieces. Where's it? Okay. I like to, how do you say, mix one serving at a time. Yes, oyster sauce. Interesting, right? Most people won't think about it, but it's good. Okay. So, you can, I don't chop it too small because this is real king crab meat. This is the king crab meat you dig. You personally hand-picked out of the shell. So you want people to bite into it and get that texture, know that there's a chunk of meat that you take out, right? So don't cut it too small. So they appreciate it, right? Okay. Like, put it in. We have 4 people. And this is like we're doing this as a main dish instead of like a appetizer. So today for our family, so this is how much we're gonna put in. A little more. And my son, who doesn't like veggies, you know boys, a lot of boys don't like veggies. He actually eats this and he hates anything that I put like grapefruit in. But this, he said, well, I actually think this is quite good, this salad. So you know this is legit. Legit. Okay, you can use romaine lettuce, butter lettuce, you know, all kinds of, you know, salad mix that you want to use. I think this is a little smaller bowl. Anyways. Okay, and we mix it up. Take it away. Okay. Okay, you just mix it up. I mean, I like to mix the king crab in there because, you know, you want the whole thing to be like a whole, you know, experience. So instead of just salad and king crab sit on top, so I want them to all be flavored by this dressing. And if you want, you can put extra on top for decorations. But I like to mix my crab meat in the salad already. Okay, a little bit more. Because this dressing is so delicious. Okay. Are you ready for my trick? So good. Where's my plate? Okay. All right. Now, let me see. Okay. Are you ready?
Why don't you move the stuff out of the way?
Which spot? Stuff.
Yeah.
This? Out of the way?
Hmm?
What else? Out of the way? Everything out of the way. I don't need this anymore. Out of the way. Okay, if anything, I love cooking and all that, but plating I suck, okay? I suck at plating. So, don't judge me, okay? I'm gonna try my best. But, here. Remember we made this avocado paste? Okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a layer of that underneath. Sometimes I hide it just for people as to be surprised when they eat into it. But sometimes I use that as plating, you know, like there's a green layer of avocado down there and it's pretty. You just want to kind of make a circle. Because, you know, you have this underneath. So when you're eating it and then people just scoop it up and have that enough of the avocado, you know, on the salad, it gives you that creaminess and satisfaction. You know, it's just amazing. Okay, my circle is not a good circle because I can't even draw, so. Anyways, and then you just place the salad on top of it. Okay, sometimes I might use your hand if you want to make sure it's perfect. But anyways, these are on top. Ooh, 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 don't fall. Don't fall, people. I want you high up. Okay. And you want people to, I'm going to use my hand. You want people to see the king crab, right? Here and there. Here and there. Here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, you can use blood orange, grapefruit, or sometimes I use tomatoes. And tomatoes works fine too. Okay? And you just kind of sprinkle it. Not sprinkle it, I mean just place it on this side. However you want it. Some on the top. People, look at this! Am I done? Let me see. Yes, Oh, and of course on top, drizzle a little bit more of the sauce just to make it look kind of shiny and pretty. Okay. And some pepper. Pepper? Yes, okay. Let me know when. You tell me this doesn't look good. Come on. And it tastes amazing. Good morning, Liu Yongfeng. It tastes amazing. Do you want me to eat it for you? Do you want me to? Do you? And guess how I eat my salad? With chopsticks. Okay, so the king crab, the grapefruit, and this avocado paste underneath. You wanna, can I eat it now? Okay, I'm gonna eat it, okay? I'm gonna, oh. it's so good. Oh, there's no words to describe. This is just so good. And the real king crab, nothing to beat, right? Because the firm texture, chewy, and that dressing is perfect, okay? It's not overwhelming. It's perfectly seasoned to complement the king crab and the salad. It's so refreshing and so light. It's like there's nothing in there, but there's enough in there. You know, I don't know how to say this. It's just amazing, okay? People, give it a try. And 4th of July is coming. This is like a gorgeous salad, right? To serve your guests. Oh, no, not done yet. Damn, darn. For me, because I like avocado, so I also put avocado chunk on top. Okay? Put some avocado chunks on top because I love having avocado. But like as you see, it's not necessary, but then I would totally put avocado on top here, right? Some chunk of it here and there. If you love avocado, do that. If you think the paste is enough, then that's enough. Okay. Otherwise, some avocado. Yeah, now that's done. All right, look at this, people. Isn't it pretty? Let me show this. Even though I already eat some, they still look pretty good. Here. Okay. My beautiful, amazing, delicious king crab salad. 每天在家做体操，肚子越来越大了，胃口太好了，哈哈哈。Anyways, this is amazing king crab salad that I want to share with you, and I hope you give this a try. This is a perfect summer dish. Yeah, give it a try. And thank you for watching. Oh, and next week, we probably won't be doing live because we're going to be out of town. So it will be hard for me to do a live, but we'll see. Okay, but most likely that we're going to take a break. Enjoy our summer. All right, and now...
July 4th.
Oh, and happy July 4th, everybody. Happy birthday to America. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.